Welcome everyone to Parousia Soul Stream. Today we are going to talk about the rejected king. There was a time in the Bible where Israel, God loved them so much, and God was their only king, and God was providing to them whatsoever they needed in the world. But a time came where they went out to see other nations, how they were having kings, people were honoring their kings, how people saluted their kings, and Israel came back and said, how come? We God speak only to our prophets, and we don't have any king that we can brag about. What can we do? What is it? So they came to Prophet Samuel and said, Samuel, we need a king that we can also send out and brag about that we have a mighty king, just like other nations in the world. And the people were all the time putting pressure on Samuel, till Samuel went to the presence of God and said, God, the people in Israel are saying they don't need you anymore. They don't need your leadership, but they need a man who will come and be their king and rule them. Friends, I want to tell you something. God was giving unto them whatever they needed. Be it healing, food, peace, everything was given unto them. But these things were not satisfying man. Why? Because God was giving it to them free of charge. But they are willing to get a king who will come and tax them, who will ask them to pay for hospital bills, who will ask them to pay for water bills. That is what they needed, so they can also brag like other nations that this is what they wanted. So this is what happened when Samuel prayed to the Lord, and the Lord said, Samuel, since the people say they don't need me to be their ruler anymore, and they want a physical king, you can do it for them. You can grant it unto them. But they should know that man will not lead them far. And God didn't choose a king for them, but God allowed them to choose their own king. And when they said through the whole land of Israel, they looked for a man that is giant, stout, very strong and energetic, and that was Saul. And Saul was appointed king of Israel. And all that Prophet Samuel can do is to anoint this man, just as God directed him to do. Now after they got this man called Saul, Israel never had peace until one time a giant entered their land by the name Goliath. When Goliath came to the land of Israel, it became a trouble that the people don't know what to do anymore. He was killing them, he was bragging, he was the best man. But the question is, where was that their king that they were bragging about? Where is that king that they feel like he's energetic to fight their battle? There was nowhere to stand the giants by the name Goliath. But God raised a man among all the people, and that was David, the youngest, the smallest. Nobody could ever think David could do that. Now, what I want to tell you is,